So Outlast is one of my favorite franchises, and it's actually what got me into the horror game genre. And I just want to yap about the things that I like about the game and what makes it great. This video obviously has spoilers, and I highly encourage you to play the game first yourself. Just get the game when it's on sale. It goes on sale a lot and it's really cheap. You can get it for like $5. And I think it's actually on sale right now. So go get it. Brah.
Intruder alert. A red spy is in the base.
The story in this game is pretty straightforward. You are Miles Upshur, a journalist who got a message about horrible experiments happening at Mount Massive Asylum, and you go to investigate the place, and as soon as this happens, you turn around and leave. Or not, so you walk around a bit, you see some very normal things, you meet this guy who throws you through a window, and now your task is to escape the insane asylum filled with crazy patients who are all armed and dangerous.
Oh, no.
So after this, you pretty much go through the entire asylum looking for a way out. You even go through the sewers with worms. With worms. I don't know, bro. You also find a giant secret laboratory, but that doesn't really matter, does it? But the game's story is easy to understand even without reading a single document. Because let's be real, no one reads those, including me. The music in this game sounds like suffering, and even the person who made the soundtrack for the game said this.
The main goal is to make the player suffer.
And by the way, how do people even create something like this? Like every chase song is actually some nightmare fuel. And I think the Traeger chase song might be the most well-known one. And for me it's the scariest one. Because it just like makes you panic. Like as soon as Traeger sees you, you hear this song. It's raps, bro. And I like that Traeger is just like a guy with scissors. He's the scariest enemy in the game, in my opinion. And all of the chase music in this game sounds really chaotic. And all of them really fit the game. It's just perfect, bro. Like, I don't know how they did it. The enemies in this game are all scary and really iconic. Chris Walker, who might be the most well-known hunter enemy next to like Mr. X. And one thing I like about Chris is that you always know when he's near you. Like every time he shows up in the game, you like pretty much know already that he's about to come. Pause. You can hear his chains from a mile away. And the sound of the chains moving with his heavy footsteps just makes him such a good enemy, bro. But yeah, all the enemies in the asylum are really solid, except the Wall Rider. I'm sorry, I'm so sad to say that. Because I think that the Wall Rider is one of the more cooler enemies, but like in the game, he just isn't really threatening. In the laboratory you would just have so much space to run. So it doesn't really matter if the Wall Rider is chasing you, because you can just run anywhere and there's no reason to look back. And all of his chases just like aren't really intense compared to like the other chases. So the Wall Rider's thing is that you can't see him without the night vision, right? So wouldn't it make sense that you put the player in a dark environment? So you have to use the night vision? No, that's a really bad idea. Just throw every light you have, make the whole area bright, so you have no reason to use the night vision and you can't even see the big bad enemy of the game. And it just feels really underwhelming.
Sir, don't take another step or we will use force.
Traeger. Okay, picture a doctor with scissors. Really? That's what you're afraid of. Okay, the scissors are massive. And he's just a bit insane.
Really? You are gonna walk on me?
But like he's just an average man. Like if he didn't have any weapons, Miles is for sure kicking his ass. I guess what I'm trying to say is he's not superhuman like Chris or the Wall Rider. But what makes him terrifying is the way that he seems human, but he's just being driven insane. I mean, the guy screams buddy when he sees you. Buddy! And I will say again, the music definitely carries Traeger a tiny bit, in my opinion. All in all, I think Outlast 1 has the best villains of all the Outlast games. Like you have Chris Walker, Traeger, the Wall Rider, and if you're counting the DLC, then you have Eddie Glaskin. So when you're comparing that to something like Outlast 2, where you have some real bombs, except Marta, I will say Marta is one of my favorite villains out of all the Outlast games. She's terrifying. But yeah, Outlast is definitely one of the goats of the horror genre, even though it's definitely not perfect, but for its time, it's something special, man.
How do you know you're not a patient?